Good morning, student. Today we are going to study about integers. First of all, we know what is the integers. Then we begin with introduction to integers. Then what are the numbers? First we begin from what are the numbers. Any numbers is a symbol we use to denote a quantity or number. For example, 2, 5, 99, etc. Now we study about natural numbers. Numbers used for counting in everyday life are called natural numbers. For example, 2 pens, 6 chocolates, etc. The addition of two natural numbers is a natural number. For example, 2 plus 3 is equal to 5. Also, the multiplication of two natural numbers is a natural number. For example, 2 into 3 is equal to 6. Now we take more examples like 3 3 plus 5 equal to 8. It is also a natural number, and 3 into 5 equal to 15. It is also a natural number. In everyday life we use counting like 3 man, 4 kites, 28 students. We use only natural numbers. Now we know about what is the whole numbers. So all natural numbers along with 0 are called whole numbers. Every natural number is a whole number, and a natural number begin with 0, like 1, like 1, 2, 3, 4, and so on are all the natural numbers, and we add 0, then it's become whole numbers. 0, therefore 0 is not a natural number, as you cannot count 0, but 0 is a whole number. Thus every natural number in a whole number, 0 is the only whole number that is not a natural number. Now we know about some properties, and the properties is addition of two whole number is a whole number. Then first property is a addition of two whole number is a whole number, like 2 plus 1 is equal to 3, and also the multiplication of whole number is a whole number, like 4 into 0 is equal to 0. Yeah, 2 into 3 is equal to 6. It is a whole number and also a natural number. Third, we are knowing about negative numbers. Now negative numbers are a concept that they do not exist in reality. यहाँ पे निगेटिव नंबर केवल एक कॉन्सेप्ट है जो कि वास्तविकता में नहीं होते हैं. बट फॉर द पर्पज ऑफ calculation we imagine a number system in which all natural numbers are preceded by a negative sign. For example, -1, -2, -3, -4, and so on. Their values is less than 0, and as the number increases in the value of the unit decreases. For example, -1 greater than is equal to -2. अब इसका यहाँ पे ये मतलब है कि 0 से छोटे जितने भी नंबर्स होते हैं निगेटिव नंबर्स होते हैं, और जो भी निगेटिव नंबर जितना बड़ा होगा उसकी वैल्यू उतनी ही छोटी होगी. नाउ वी know about some property of negative number. The addition of two negative number is also a negative number. For example, minus 2 addition minus 3 is become minus 5. Then here will be the minus sign, so indicate that the addition of two negative number always be a negative number. Also, the subtraction of a negative number may or not be a negative number. For example, अब अगर दो नेगेटिव नंबर का सब्सट्रैक्शन करते हैं तो वो, अगर दो नेगेटिव नंबर्स को सब्सट्रैक्ट करते हैं तो वो या तो नेगेटिव आएंगे या फिर पॉजिटिव. फॉर एग्जांपल, वी we have minus 4 and subtracted with minus 8, and the answer become is 4. This is the positive number. So this property says that the addition of two negative number always be a negative number, but the subtraction of two negative numbers may be negative numbers or may be positive number. Now we study about what is an integer. An integer is any number which is included in a set of combination of all the above numbers types. मतलब इंटीजर वो नंबर हैं जिसमें ऊपर बताए गए सारे नंबर्स होंगे, यानी पॉजिटिव इंटीजर, होल नंबर, नेचुरल नंबर एंड नेगेटिव नंबर्स, तीनों को कॉम्बिनेशन होता है इंटीजर. If we construct a set of all natural numbers, whole numbers and negative numbers, then such a set is called an integer set. It can be represented as minus 3, minus 2, minus 1, 0, 1, 2, 3. So every natural number is an integer. Here is the point that every natural number is an integer. Every whole number is an also integer, and every negative number is and also be an integer. Now the sum of two or more integer is an integer, and the properties of integer that if we add two or more integer is always be an integer. For example, 2 plus 3 is equal to 5, 4 plus minus 5 is equal to minus 1. It is also an integer, positive integer, and it is also integer called negative integer. Now here is a question: find two consecutive number whose sum is 1 to 9. This is for your example. Now we are going for the next, basic of integer. Integer is a Latin word that means whole. An integer may comprise a set of whole number that include 0, positive number and negative numbers. Integers, however, do not include decimal, percentage and fraction. Here are the points that an integer consists positive, negative and whole numbers, but an integer not include decimal, percentage, and fraction. So this means if any decimal, percentage and fraction there, then it will not be a integer. Now this is a number line, and there is all numbers are include 0, positive, negative, and whole numbers. The number on the right side of 0 are positive integer. Positive integer in a number line always be in right side, and the negative numbers always be in left side. Now we read about positive number. The number which have a plus sign on them are called positive number. These numbers are present on the right of 0. अभी हम लोगों ने ऊपर देखा है नंबर लाइन में 0 के राइट हैंड साइड में पॉजिटिव इंटीजर्स होते हैं और लेफ्ट हैंड साइड में नेगेटिव इंटीजर्स होते हैं, एंड द एवरी पॉजिटिव नंबर रिप्रेजेंट विद प्लस साइन, एंड द एवरी नेगेटिव इंटीजर या एवरी नेगेटिव नंबर represent with the sign of negative. Now we study about negative numbers. A negative number is a contradiction of a positive number. It is written with a negative sign. Negative numbers are present on the left of a 0 on a number line. Every negative number is less than its positive counterparts. Now, what is the 0? Then 0, a number that neither a positive nor a negative, is a 0. 0 always be a neutral. It is not be positive, not be negative. Now how to operation work. अब हम लोग पढ़ेंगे कि operation, and how many types of operation. There are 4 types of operation: plus, sum, multiply, division, and subtraction. First, when we add a positive integer on a number line, we move the right. For example, if we add 3 to minus 1, we move to the right on a number. Now, if we add 3 plus minus 1, then it will be 2. On number line, positive integers in the right side of the 0. Now we begin from 0 and go for 2. This is the number line representation. When we add a negative integer on a number line, we move to the left. For example, if we add minus 4 2 plus 3, then we moving left, get the answer minus 3. Now we do that. Minus 4 plus 3, here is the big sign of minus, then we find minus 1. It is a negative integer and it is the left side of 0, and it will be minus 1. Next, when we subtract a positive integer, we move to the left on that line. For example, when we subtract minus 4 from when we subtract plus 4 from plus 2, we get minus 2. It is that if we have plus 2 subtracts with plus 4, we get minus 2, and it is the negative number, negative integer, which will be on the left side, and this is the minus 2.